We're back in the apocalypse, and it is finally time to get married. I went ahead and placed the wedding venue I built ahead of time, but it didn't show up on the list. When I tell you this was the most stressful episode so far, I decided to go to Tartosa to pick up my wedding cake and bouquet, which I am now realizing I completely forgot about. There was a rampaging werewolf running the stand. I couldn't remember how to get the cake topper, and since it didn't appear as an option, I thought you had to buy one. So I went to the library to purchase one off the computer, only to discover it doesn't work that way. I reloaded my game and tried to plan the event again, but the lot still didn't show up. So I went in, changed the venue to generic, and tried again. Nope. I wanted to scream. I traveled to the lot because I was honestly just gonna have the wedding without doing an event. But as I took a look around, the plants were still dead from the winter, so I decided it could wait a few more days. It was literally snowing when I got back. With it being new skill day, Daryl worked on his fabrication, and Sophia and Carol worked on their acting. Carol got a promotion the next day and can now fabricate meals with a fabricator. That's not very useful to me when I don't have power, but sure. Carol leveled up her gardening skill, and Daryl learned his lesson about taking long walks with dog. I don't know what happened to my tree. Has anyone else seen this glitch? I forgot Knox changed careers to be a comedian. I'm the eco-master now. Okay, so apparently it's just regrowing itself. I can't harvest the gems, but I can send them to the Geo Council, except for the pink one. That one she can't reach. There's a new inspector, and I don't know what to think. I was going to invite the old one to the wedding, but he's not on the list, and I'm worried that he's gone. I decided to try one last trick. Maybe if I edited the lot in this save, it would recognize it. It works, everybody. I planned the wedding and a batch party. Daryl leveled up his fitness somehow. Probably from push-ups. Sophia was mad because someone ruined her project. Honestly, relatable. Do you ever just wonder what goes through their minds? Like, I know it's random, but the audacity of Knox Greenberg to think that global superstar Judith Ward would go out with him? Also, she's kinda sketch, Knox. You should think about it yourself. The family helped Sophia rebuild her school project. Please ignore the fact that Carol is just inside of Knox. He has boundary issues. The cat was eating this old food, which at first I was like, ugh. But he doesn't have anything else, so I can't blame him. I found some puke on the ground near the dish, and now I feel horrible that I didn't notice it sooner. You know when you're just casually in the basement and then you jump floors and there's a fire so you panic a little? But it's just the fireplace. This save is actually pretty chill. I'm not worried that anything bad's gonna happen like that. I forgot that I upgraded the toilet for work, and now I truly understand the chaos that is the fire toilet. I would have literally started sobbing if he would have died before their wedding because of a toilet. A majority of the plants were ready to evolve, and I forgot about the New Year's resolutions we made. There is no way we can finish Carol's, but Sophia's, we can find her a date. We went to the Spice Festival for the night on the town, and there was a sim playing guitar. And like any mother, I thought, he would be perfect for my daughter. I had Sophia get to know Kiyoshi, and they hit it off right away. She got a crush on him, and like any good sim, they started dating the day they met. Don't worry, I invited him to the wedding, and that random werewolf that was selling the flowers. He came over the next morning, and Carol and Daryl took the time to get to know him. We traveled to his house so Carol could upgrade their fridge for work. Is it weird that I'm upgrading other people's appliances? I wanted Sophia to get to know his family, but they are celebrities. Her attempt failed. It was time for the batch party, and Carol arrived in her pirate costume. They got some drinks, and Daryl repaired the jukebox so they could dance. It was kind of a bust, so I ended the night early and went home. Ew. Girl, you met him like 2 days ago. I thought they fine-tuned these fears. I wanted everyone to be well rested before the wedding, but I suddenly realized I no longer had a cake. I went back to Tartosa and Cletus took his sweet time opening the shop. It was finally time for the wedding and I was stressing out. I wanted this to go so well and I feared the worst. They changed clothes and I finally figured out how to get that cake topper. We bought the food and hired the pianist and mixologist. I took some family photos before the ceremony and it was time to begin. It was perfect. House of the Rising Sun was playing on the piano. Ignore my cat. Right down to the kiss. No mistakes. Even the cutting of the cake went well. I do regret inviting that werewolf though. The fairy lights turned on as they began their first dance. It was magical. Until the cat started whining for a litter box. People are trying to dance. The pianist has stopped, so we're all just dancing to the cat's crying. They got some drinks from the bar, and the cat ran over to whine about the litter box again. This cat used to be a stray. How did you survive in the wild, Shadow? Are you that civilized now? I added a litter box because I really couldn't take it anymore. It really was the perfect wedding, though. Even if my daughter passed out in a bush, it was everything I had dreamed of.